Hi Matt, sorry I'm just reading your comment. Steve, I've never been an academic. Could I honestly get through the Roadmap MBA? Yes, absolutely, piece of piss. And the reason why is that, so for people that don't know Matt is a larger than life personality, fantastic guy, very good at talking to people, very good at empathy and understanding people, and also very good at sales, and that is largely in his role, what he does to build those relationships. Matt, as a prime example, I believe you've got a back. If you don't, I'll send you one. Prime example for you is that, I'm trying to think of the best way to do. So for instance, in anyone's job where they spend a lot of time with customers, and the key thing is actually looking at how do you understand your customer better in a way that actually you can help differentiate LV shipping or LV Valenbeck or any of your different topics to really kind of understand how, how to grow the business. And the prime example I'm going to pick to the actual page is on sales qualifying. So there you go, page 134. And the point is, these are some of my notes, that even if you're not academic and you have no interest in doing a full course and you've got kids and that kind of thing, the idea is that if you have this, you can just in 5 minutes flip straight to that page. And the idea is it gives you notes on things to actually work with. So when you have your client meetings, which you're already, because I've met with you many times, exceptionally good at, it's actually, there's 17 points to really go through to make sure that you've understood or asked the questions which will give you value to really help you serve your customers better. So even for people that aren't academic, it's still the idea of actually, that's quite a good idea. So for instance, I'm going to quickly run through them just in terms of sales qualifying, but this is true for anyone. And actually, even I had a chat with a guy yesterday for an hour, and we were talking about sales training and how do you train up sales trainers to really kind of, help solve their problems. And the process to understand someone's problem is sales qualifying, even if you ignore the sales bit. So it was all to do with what problem are you looking to fix? What's prompting you to do something about it now? What's prevented you from trying to solve it until now? And I won't read them all. But the point is, even if you're not academic, the idea is it just jolts you to think. For instance, question number 8 is, what are you currently spending on this issue? And that prime example can help give you intelligence that can just help you do your job better. And obviously there's 216 pages of it. But even if you're not into reading and actually you don't want to read a 400-page slog of a book, if you kind of just want to get a little bit or understand more about sales prospecting, for instance, how to get through more doors, I've got a page on that. And the whole point is that you can just read it for 2 minutes or 2 hours and just get ideas that you can then implement or not in your business. And it's that whole idea of trying to make things accessible that I don't believe it has to be complicated. So even if you're not super nerdy and into books and personal development stuff, I still think there's value there. But it's also part of this kind of process that I'm working with lots of different people from different backgrounds. They also like the idea to bounce ideas off me, so they might understand the concept to really look at it and think, okay, that sounds quite interesting, but how could I use that? I'm thinking about this. And then either in the classroom session or now or whichever, to actually say, oh yeah, that sounds quite interesting. And it's that confirmation that you're doing it right. And then you have someone like me that is, I do read all the books and read all the theory and practice it again, just to give you the confidence that you're on the kind of right track. Hi Dave. And thank you for the comments. Yes, this is my new studio. I've been in here since, I think I've done about 7 of these now, maybe not. And I'll be honest, in the next kind of 6 to 12 months, I might move on again, who knows? But the idea is that when you launch any business or product or service or whatever, people do judge you on everything you do. The quality of the paper, the quality of the box, the quality of your live stream, the amount of money you've spent on it, your branding and stuff. And actually for me, it's something that actually, I want to give the best service I can. And I really do kind of throw my heart and soul into it. So actually the more you see me try and turn up every week, even when there's, it might be a difficult one or whichever, I'm doing my best because I actually genuinely want to help serve the community and help them out and actually help them in a way that I kind of never had.